Vibration upgrade in progress. 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 Vibration upgrade at 50%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade at 75%. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade in progress. Vibration upgrade is complete. Your messenger has arrived. The show will begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Initiate. Well, hello everybody. I am Tanya Lee of Harmonia, and here we are for All Signs Week Ahead. And well, I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Don't forget, guys, I am live here, not just over on YouTube. I'm also on Facebook, on Twitch. Most of the crew ends up on YouTube. So just want to bring that up to you guys. If it gets a little bit lonelier over there, you most certainly can join the chat over on YouTube. And a reminder, guys, that with the week's energy, this is the general forecast. If you're looking for specific love readings, look out for the love titled ones. We just had a live one on Friday. Typically, I have my love sign, all signs love, for Friday, and then every time during the week I kind of dribble in the Fated Dice Tarot, which is not only a general tarot story but a love tarot story, and there will be a Fated Dice reading later this week. So let's get to it, guys. Thanks for sharing. I do appreciate it. We're going to move on to the collective energy, but before we do that, we're going to look up some astrology news here. You know what? I forgot to put my banner up. Let me create that real quick because it's kind of a new thing I'm doing. It's not really new, but I never really called it out before. But I want to call it out now, so we're gonna add it. We're gonna add it before we get to the collective message. We sure are. Okay, here we go. There we go. Banner, new banner. Here we go. Astrology news. As you guys know, hello Mitzi, welcome back. Just a reminder, guys, I'm not an astrologist, but I respect the hell out of astrology. So I tune and tap in with channeled messages here for the collective week. And I like to see how it goes alongside with astrology. So with this new astrology news here for February 16th to the 22nd, we have a doozy of the week here. We do. All right. So this week, and I have been talking about this for the last several weeks here, that we have been shedding a phase here under the wood snake energy. And this is mostly for Chinese astrology, but this is it. This is it, guys. It's been very emotional. It has. I know that we have been recalibrating. I know that there have been some massive shifts here, whether it's relational shifts here that are dynamics that we're ready to shed here, not just internally, but externally. But it also could be big things like career shifts or lifestyle changes. So a lot of moves are happening behind the scenes, but some of you are going to be experiencing this a little bit differently now. Yeah, I explained a lot of that in behind the scenes over at All Signs mid-month check-ins, which was released over at Harmonia Friends Community. So I do recommend you guys check it out. That the air signs also received the public reading on Saturday. So you guys can see that in the February playlist. But the channel message had a lot to do with this transition period of the wood snake shedding into, well, here we go, the fire horse. So pretty exciting. Tuesday, February 17th, we have the Chinese New Year. We officially step into the year of the fire horse. Now, personally, I feel like we've already been moving toward that energy. Remember, these cycles blend, they don't flip like a light switch, but this makes it official for this week. So the fire horse energy is independent, it's bold, it's fast, and more importantly, it builds speed. So we move from, and let's bring this back to Tarot, because I love to bring Tarot back into this as we shift back into this collective energy. We move from the hermit mode into visibility. And here's what makes it even bigger. The same day, we also have a new moon in Aquarius. Okay. And we're at the final tail end of Aquarius season. That is also an annular solar eclipse. And that is a literal ring of fire. So, fun fact, the solar eclipse always happens on a new moon. So, this is a reset energy, a new cycle energy. It's a turning point for us. But because it's annular, we see the ring of light here in the sky instead of a full blackout. So we go from the snake shedding to the fire horse, which is, it's just igniting. It's under a literal ring of fire. It's totally cool, right? That's total acceleration for us. And interesting enough, we're at, like I said, we mentioned that we are at the tail end of Aquarius season. When you think of Aquarius in Tarot, you think of the star card. And the star card in Tarot represents Aquarius energy and the healing stage. It's a very vulnerable stage. It's the part where you've already gone through something. You've already gone through it, guys. And now you're integrating it. It's also a card of hope, of openness. So we're going to be shifting into that on the 17th, and on February 18th, that's when the sun moves into Pisces season. And we are still going to start off with Aquarius season. We're going to pay homage to the Aquarians out there. But Pisces season begins this week on February 18th. So we move from the star energy, and the card that represents Pisces is the moon. Isn't that intriguing? Because the moon card in Tarot is the subconscious, it's dreamlike, it's fears, it's the unknown. Things being illuminated in the dark, kind of like the ring of fire. Ooh, that gives me the chills. So metaphorically, this week looks like this, all right? We're going to pick up speed, and under the fire horse momentum, here we go. Coming in, we're holding a torch in the dark. We don't have to have the full picture or the full map, but we have enough light here to move. This is the kind of energy that we're being illuminated in this week. All right. So we're not going to be able to see all of those moves, but it's going to be really cool collectively here. And this kind of goes hand in hand to the collective message of where we're going. Pretty cool. All right. Let's see what's going on here. What tarot card here, Spirit, represents us this week? Let's call in those guides, our ancestors, and our ascendant masters. Spirit, if we can hone in, whether it's my live audience or the replay audience here, my collective. Remember, no reversals on initial storyline. What card is representing us this week? Oh, I love this. It's kind of got the Pisces energy. We got the 10 of Cups. Okay. But sometimes it really is all rainbows and smiles. Oh, this is exciting. This is, tens is the end of a cycle, but it's also the beginning of a cycle. Guys, it's a rebirth. That's where we are at with that new moon energy. The card that's representing us this week is a 10 of Cups. That's beautiful. That comes in community. That comes with the company that we keep. There's emotions here. It's excitement. And I love how this is at the beach, because when you think of the beach here, especially when it comes to the ladies here, some of the men could be, at this too, but it really goes for the ladies too. But, when we get into the beach season, which I wish we were in right now, we are having kind of a fall spring here over here in the UP. But when we get into the warm spring thing and we're like thinking, oh, bathing suit weather, our insecurities come up. But when we're having and we're in the right company and we don't care, it's this energy here of being authentic and loving ourselves regardless how we look. It's pretty cool. So I like this. I love it. There's a playful energy here. It's about coming together. What truly makes you happy? Let's see what shadow work is coming up here for us. And then we're going to look into the numerology and the challenges this week. The shadow work this week. Oh, seductive allure. Instant gratification blinds you to the consequences. Cravings, promises, hidden, interesting, because it's a 10 of cups and that is gratification. So be wary of falling for situations that may allure us to believe that we're going to be fulfilled by it. Remember, craving promises are hidden. So there's something here still hidden in this energy for us this week. Spirit, what numbers are here for us? Now, these numbers can kind of play off. You might see these combos for the week. Oh my gosh. Guys, we got another 10. We got another 10, and 10s all break down to 5s. This is totally a rebirth energy, but it's a massive change in the company that we keep. We may have a change just simply in perception this week, not necessarily meaning that we're cutting people out entirely. Some of us may be doing those shedding, but I also feel this 10 is a completion. And the structure change is like it needs to go. I love this. What is our challenge here, Spirit? Remember, these cards are going to play out into each zodiac sign reading. Welcome back, Cornell. The challenge here for this week, well, you can't get any more final than the judgment, okay? Now, when you think of the adverse of the judgment here in a final decision and realizing that you're rising, this rise that you go in is because you're ready to up level. And there's something here in this light, and I feel with these feathers specifically, it feels like a message here from God or the angels, however you want to see it. But I feel like there's a big message here that is going to be illuminated, not necessarily in your everyday life, your waking life. It may be in dream form. Okay, but it's kind of giving you a hint that hey, this ending, it's not that it's coming, it's already here. And this is going to be the week here where you're going to start seeing things break apart, but also getting together with individuals who are going through the same thing. Okay, they're going to be seeing the same thing. Now, this could be worldwide too. We never know. But this is the collective energy. How is the universe supporting us this week? Oh, yeah. These cards are wild. I got the chills. We got another 5. 5 of Pentacles here. It's the down and out moments. It's the moments here where we feel we're alone, we're rejected, we don't have enough, we are not enough. It's that moment here when you're supported the most. You just may not see it. You may feel about it a little bit, but it's going to come, and you have to be open to this, guys. It's going to come in those earth angels. It's going to come in those dreams. It's going to come in those synchronicities. It's going to come from our loved ones on the past side. But whatever this moment here of, oh my gosh, I'm doing this alone. God's saying you're not. You're not. So these cards are going to play into each individual sign. We're going to move now on to Aquarius energy. How this works, if you are new to my channel, you're going to want to check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. If for any reason you're cross-watching regarding another, you're going to want to flip that story or narrative around and make it a reflection or a reading for you. Okay. All right, let's get started here. Aquarius is up. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Happy birthday out there for my Aquarius here at the tail end. Some of you still are at the tail end here. Reminder too, guys, we have a goal going on, and that's only on YouTube. I got quite a few people on here, but it's on YouTube only. And that goal is 5 donations, which unlocks a collective Fated Dice reading at the end of the show. Aquarius, what are you walking into? Here we go. Remember, reversals are now up. Oh, another 10. Hot diggity dog. Well, it's not feeling good. But look at that. You got the moon here. So there's something here about the shift. This is going to be the shift towards Pisces energy here. But the 10 of swords here tells me there is an ending to whatever surroundings, environment that no longer serves you, and how you feel is, it's done. It's over. Now, this could be anything. This could be an end of a job. This could be an end of a relationship. It's finally maybe you getting over something and realizing it's an ending. Does it hurt? It's not comfortable. External influences of this betrayal, of this pain. And some of you, this betrayal here, it doesn't have to be so gruff. It's something here that just does not, it's betraying you because it is not in vibrational match to you anymore. It's not. You're shedding an old version, whether it's an old version of an individual or an old version of you. Yeah. The magician energy and external. This is about, just warning here. Instant gratification blinds you to consequences, craving, promises, and hidden. I feel here that you have been allured by a future that you really don't know is going to happen. And this isn't to put you like, oh crap. It's just a saying it's the end of fantasy. You can still have imagination, but there's a fantasy you've been trying to keep alive that it doesn't feel right anymore. This is for an Aquarius here who wants a reality of comfort. And there's something here that you've been wishing upon or waiting upon or trying to get that externally, there's that moon again. I feel like is being manifested in an entirely different way, but can you be open to seeing it that way? What's the integration of this? There, that's your energy. And the King of Swords here, reverse. There's a little bit of bitterness. There's a little bit of jadedness. It's like I put a lot of time and effort into that. I really thought, something was going to pan out the way I wanted it to. It didn't. Your heart's a little bit colder because of it. You're definitely wiser. But don't forget here, you're receiving some kind of message here. The challenge here is to accept an ending so that you can have a new beginning. The new beginning is a part of excitement here. So let's see how your response is going to be about this, because it's almost like you feel lonely, rejected, or like broke. It's like, dude, like seriously, is anything going to get better here for me? I feel like a fantasy bubble got here burst a little bit. Let's see how you're responding to this. Look at that. Yeah. Bubble popped. Gemini energy. Now, the Lover's card originally was a card of choice. So there's something here where you did not feel chosen. And some of you realized, God, I had to choose myself, and this was painful. And this is a week here when you choose yourself and you're like, this is hard. This is new to me. I'm fully feeling it now. Some of you had been in that fantasy of a reunion or a togetherness, but this is you fully feeling that, no, that portion is over. It has to be different. I'm choosing me. What's the real opportunity here for you this week, Aquarius? What is a real opportunity for Aquarius this week? Wow, to fill your cup. This is your cup. Look at all the moon in here. Okay. Cry. Be sad about it. Be angry about it. Express it. Don't hold it in. Spirit's saying release it. And like the tears are tears that, some of you, they may be happy tears. You're like, finally, I'm releasing this. Finally, I'm ready to release this. But these emotions are allowed to be expressed this week. And the illumination here is it's done. It's over. That portion is not a story I need to keep reliving or retelling or hoping and praying for. I'm a new version. I'm choosing me. The bigger meaning here for you. Oh my gosh, your card. Did we not talk about this in the collective reading? Your card was coming up here in the collective astrology news portion of this. All right. You're healing. Healing it hurts. It's not easy. But this is a part here where you're supported the most in the most craziest ways. So be open how that support comes in, whether it's in dream form, whether it's a friend saying, hey, Aquarius, how you doing? Hey, Aquarius, you want to just checking in on you. I felt the need to call you. Or maybe someone does something nice and pays it forward. You're like, why are people treating me this way? It's because you're being supported here. There is light here for you. There is. What advice does Spirit have for this Aquarius? Reversals are now up. This is an end of a chapter, but I also feel like, man, there it is. This is for you. Cheers. You did the hard work, and the hard work now here is that it's you and it's your cup. All right. This is your cup. It is. This is your cup that you get to pour into this, and take your time with this. Be graceful with yourself, because this is going to be new for you. This is for my Aquarius who are, out of their head and more into their feels. And it's probably because we're going into that Pisces energy here, so that tends to happen too. So this week, the channel messages here from Auntie, because we have our Auntie horoscope messages. The theme here this week that I was channeling with her is moving through the dark with intuition. So for you, Aquarius, Auntie says you're closing out your season under an eclipse, and it's very powerful. So reflect on what version of you is stepping forward. Your vision is evolving. Let it. You do not need to figure out everything. All right. That's what I got here for you, Aquarius. If this resonates, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. We're going to move on to Pisces. Pisces is up next. Welcome back, Gungai. I always get hung up on I'm always afraid I'm going to say something wrong. When I say it tongue ties me a little bit. Oh yeah, it's a lot, Mitzi. I get it. I get it. You don't need to figure out anything. Just be in the moment here this week. A lot of feelings coming up. All right, Pisces, you are up. Don't forget, guys, we have a goal going on over. My moderators aren't here today. They're probably doing other things. I know Star has been really busy getting herself situated and so forth, so she may not jump in. But we got a goal going on here. So if you want to unlock another collective bonus with the faded dice later, go ahead and become a donor. All right, here we go. Pisces. How you feeling going into this week? Well, you're not really feeling gung-ho about the spark of energy of the fire horse. The Ace of Wands here is like, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, and I'm not really feeling, I almost feel energy of being burnt out a little bit. Maybe you've been doing too much shadow work. Could be that. I almost feel like you don't feel like showing up. I mean, you're showing up to work. Okay, what's the external influence of why this is? Queen of Pentacles, so you're burnt out. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Some of you have been working really, really hard. Giving your time and energy to things that don't really light you up. And some of you, it's because you have responsibilities, and those responsibilities can be a day job or a night job, whatever it is. It could be children, family, friends, but external influence here is you're burned out. Now, this could also be an individual here who's codependent on you and burns you out and is very needy and clingy. So that could also be a reason here where Pisces just feels exhausted. But I do feel this energy of like, exhaustion. Integration of this. Man, look at all this work. I don't feel you doing much other than staying in your lane. but be very wary of burnout this week, or trying to cover up your burnout. And how you're covering up could be eating unhealthy, could be overspending. There's something here about the abundance here of trying to get a reserve and having almost like, I feel this energy of buyer's remorse, or why did I do that? Or, there's just something here that you're overdoing to try to get a spark, and it's not filling you. It's not filling you up the way that you want. And some of you are doing overtime when you shouldn't be. Okay. How you're responding to this? Look at that. We got the 9 of Pentacles. Interesting enough, the 9 of Pentacles here is there. I think you're starting to realize it is illuminating you. I mean, we're going Pisces. We're going into your season. And if I didn't say so, happy birthday to those of you who are Pisces. But I just feel this week here need to hold your reserves and be on your own a little bit. Right now, your stability comes when you are independently gaining some insight here on your own. Messenger here. There's that bird. There's that bird here. Okay. The Judgment. I just feel there's something here that you are, either it's a specific person or specific situation that drains you, and you're really illuminated by that this week and keeping to yourself. And some of you are struggling to change your ways, or just wanting to, I don't know, be a couch potato. Greater opportunity for you this week. Hey, man, look at that. This is self-sacrificing, but it's also a card here for you to recover. Okay. Interesting enough, the illumination here almost looks like the ring of fire here in that solar eclipse, almost. But notice, usually in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, it's illuminated at the head. The illumination here comes to you is at your feet. So there's something here that you've been walking, like physically doing, that just doesn't feel right. And you're like, I need a timeout. And I don't know if I'm ready to get a perception of this because I am exhausted from it. So this is just a week here where, even though a lot of stuff is being illuminated to you, the illumination part is I'm burnt out. Let's see the bigger meaning here. You're burnt out. Yeah. I mean, it's straightforward. Queen of Wands. You're a little angry at this too, and I get it, because, I just did this really cool spiel like, hey, something's being illuminated to us this week, and we're in that fire horse energy here, and we're going to start moving and being need to be motivated to start getting up and doing stuff. But you also have to start listening to your intuition. And there's something this week here that you're realizing, whatever this is, if this is a particular person or habits or situations that you run into, you need to stop that. And so your body here is just saying it's a no-go. You're doing this because we are trying to get you to be healthy enough to make the next moves. Advice here for you this week, Pisces. Queen of Wands can be stubborn too. Advice for you. Look at that. We have the High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Okay. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut, and watch out for why you're doing specific moves here. Make sure it's not a coping mechanism here that is keeping you from feeling. That's really going to be big for you. Yeah. Because you're in the midst here of actually, like, it's not that you're manifesting something and it's coming later. No, it's like it's here. So there's something here about this week that is being handed to you, and it's like, are you going to listen to your intuition, or are you going to jump the gun? All right. Your message here from Auntie is you are stepping into your season, Pisces. And like I said, happy birthday out there. The moon energy amplifies your intuition. The key is discernment for you this week. Not every emotion is yours to carry. So trust your gut, not your overwhelming feelings. Okay. That's what I got for you, Pisces. If this resonates, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. And we're going to move up to Aries next. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Mitzi, I slapped you in the face. Well, it was a sometimes spiritual spankings are needed, but sometimes it's just a wake up. All right, Aries, here we go. Aries, how you feeling going into this week? Reversals are now up. Brain fog. Your intuition feels a little bit off. There is something that is coming out or being illuminated for you this week that's going to make you go, why didn't I see that before? What the hell? I feel like it hits you left field. External forces. Oh, yep. Something's being illuminated to you. Why now? I just heard why now. There's something here that you let go of. You did. Could be a specific person. But something here had some time here to grow. This is usually a card here, passion, desire, but now it's so damn bright. And it's like, how did I not see this coming? Integration. Ooh. The Queen of Wands energy here. This is going to piss you off a little. This is you throwing this out and go, I don't want it. Screw that. It's almost like I show you the fire horse and you throw it to the ground and go, no, I'm going to stay in snake energy. I'm not doing that, Tanya. Mm-mm. All by myself. You know, there's something that you've been processing on all by yourself. And I feel this week, something shows you that you actually have a really huge opportunity, and or someone could be doing that to you too, the desire or passion, and it's just, it takes you off. Oh my gosh, this news is going to tick you off. You know, this could be, this is how you know it's for you. There's something that you desired. There's something that you wanted so badly. And this week, as you're in the all by myself kind of energy or just sitting with a rejection of it, all of a sudden you get news. And it's news that at one point you wanted to hear so damn badly. And now you get the news and you're like, yeah, where was that like a month ago or last week? That's not helping my situation now. And how did I not see that this was going to happen again? I feel like someone's coming back around. Some of you, it's a person. What's the real opportunity here? What's a real opportunity for my Aries and this Ace of Wands energy? Oh my gosh. You know what? You needed time to realize, because there's something here that you needed to be separate from. And whatever the separation was from, Leo energy, could have been something you really want in the summer. It's like, no, this is my world. I want this. Could even have been a specific person. There's something in this energy of going, ew, how could I even have wanted that at one point? That looks like a dumpster fire. That doesn't make me happy at all. How could I have been interested? It's almost like the rose-colored glasses are off. I think that's what it is, because you're not really wanting it anymore. But there's some kind of news that you hear from an individual here who's like, here I am, or this is what you wanted to hear at one point. And you're like, no, it's really not. I'm now seeing, what's a bigger meaning, Spirit? What is the bigger meaning here for Aries? Yeah, here's the Emperor. No, I have my own damn torch. You also get to say no to this. That's your card. You're like, I already have, I have this. I got my own wand. I got my own inner light. I got my power back. You don't need to give me all this extra power. I don't even want that power. There's just this energy here of you finding your light already. And then just as you find your light and your inner power, your inner authority, you're bossing up, you're leading. There's leadership energy here. And there's something here that's being presented to you. And you're like, are you kidding me? That's what's being offered to me? I can't believe at one point I wanted that. Advice for you. Advice for you this week. Remember, no reversals here. You know, this two of swords energy is at one point you were just so much on the crossroads in this scenario, but I don't feel your reaction here this week may be to be cutting, to be rude, to be annoyed by it, to lash out. But there's something here where Spirit's saying, listen, oh yeah, there's some bitterness here. Look at that. Prickliness. Spirit wants to remind you, be wary of how you react, because in this illumination period here of a decision or wishy-washiness, maybe this was on a specific person to you. If something is illuminated this week here, you're like, I don't want that anymore, and now it's coming back full circle, you may just want to throw something back in their face or react. But this has also created some space here to show you what you truly want. And it allowed you, the situation also allowed you to get your inner power back. So instead of holding on to why now, maybe just take a moment here to listen and not deny it. That at one point you were holding on to this, and maybe that's what you were manifesting, and that's why it's here. It's coming up. All right. So Auntie's message to you is slow your reaction time. The darkness is not a threat. It's a recalibration. You don't need to charge ahead. Let your instincts whisper before you act. This week is about controlled momentum, not impulsive fire. All right. Don't allow someone here to derail you or make you feel chaotic because of past decisions here you chose to stay in. That's what I got. All right, Aries. If that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. We're going to move on to Taurus. Taurus is up. Where my bulls at? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, how is Taurus feeling going in to this week of February? We have Ace of Swords here reversed. You're a little confused by some news that you hear. Whatever this news you hear, whether it's somebody cancels on you or someone's not ready, or maybe it's not even receiving a message. Maybe you're like a little bit confused why you're not receiving a message yet. Let's see the external influence. Oh, yeah. This is for a Taurus here who has some anticipation here of receiving some news from an individual. This is a person here that you consider family or friends or relationship. But the challenge here is someone here hasn't made a decision. Some of you a decision on you. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic, but it is a choice here. An individual is choosing to remain dark. And it's like almost as you hear no news, you're like, why is it so dark? What's the integration of this? The Taurus. Yeah, 10 of Cups here, reversed. You're going to miss this person. There's some anticipation of reconnection with an individual. Someone here that you had anticipation to hear from this week. Either they go quiet, you don't hear from them, or the conversation here goes stale, and you're like, what the hell's going on? Like, I thought we got something good going on here. I thought we had plans made, or, or maybe it could even be someone, like, could even be work, guys. You got a really good work coworker. They're just out sick or something. Okay. It's like, man, they didn't tell me, or they take off and you're like, hey, they didn't tell me about their vacation. What do you mean I got to pick up all the work that they did? Some of you, maybe that's the case, but let's see how you're reacting to this. Not very good. That's your card here, Taurus. It's got Libra energy here too, but with it reverse, it's telling me it's almost like you're taking this very personally. Like, I'm going to go back to the work story here, especially if someone here you work with mysteriously takes off and you're stuck with them, they didn't tell you. It's going to suck. It's like, dang, well, I didn't anticipate to do all of their work, but this person not showing up this week is leaving a mark for this Taurus. The real opportunity, though, for Taurus this week. I just want to point out, Taurus, you got a ton of 10s and 5s. You got a 10 of cups here. You got the 10 of cups reversed again. And then you got your 10 here. Ooh, and we got the King of Cups here reversed. Could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This person knows that. Here's the thing. They know. They know they should have reached out to you this week. They know they should have talked to you this week. They know they should have communicated to you this week. But this individual, I will also tell you, is going through the thick of it. Their emotions are all over the place. And I don't personally feel it is you. We're not going to start diving into what this person's feeling. It's not that about that. This week is about you. But the opportunity here is you're not going to be able to see everything for what it is or make a clear assumption of what's going on. Let's see the bigger meaning of this for this 10 of Cups energy where you need to be focusing on here. Look, so this isn't something that is not just a simple coincidence. This is divinely being aligned here for you this week. Remember, we got the fire horse energy. So as we move in Aquarius season to Pisces season, we also are starting to realize in dream reality here, in our conscious awakening here, of where we should be spending our time and efforts. And there's something this week that actually your time and effort needs to be on your own feelings, your own emotions. Maybe you tie yourself very strongly to this individual. So there's this pull need energy here to focus back on you versus another. 7 of Cups is usually confusion, but the clarity here is, dang, I miss them, but also why do I miss them? So think about that. Advice here for you, Taurus. It just feels like there's a complete unknown energy for you. Yeah, there's anxiety here. What did I do? What's wrong? What's off? What's happening? Are they okay? It's all about why this person is absent. And Spirit says you are feeding your anxiety when you are not really supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be feeding an energy here to do something else for you. For you. Welcome back, Ellen. All right. Auntie's message here for you, Taurus, this week. The unknown is uncomfortable for you, but it's also where growth hides. Let go of needing the full plan or the full answers. This week, Taurus, stability comes from trusting your emotional signals, not external certainty. So there's something here that you're supposed to be working on. There is, okay? Some of you, it's on your health. There's something about your own well-being. That's why this is being kind of hidden right now. And this person's kind of doing the same thing. All right, that's what I got here for you, Taurus. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. And you had your mid-month check-in available over at Harmonia Friends Community. We're going to get moving on to Gemini. Gemini is up next. I know there's a bunch of you who are jumping on. My moderators aren't here today. That's cool. But we do have a goal going on here. So if we hit 5 donations, then we will unlock a collective bonus here. So we just need 5 donations here on YouTube. Once we get that, well, we will have another collective bonus. But if not, we'll just have one. Gemini is up. Where my gems at? Who's got Gemini in their chart? And Gemini, let's see how you're feeling going into this week. Ooh, look at you on that horse. You are just embracing that fire horse energy. Gemini is lit up and on target. All right, let's see the external reasons for this. A lot of passion, a lot of excitement here. Oh, well, no news to you is actually good news, because this is going to light your fire to do something else. All right, let's see what you're integrating here. This is a little different than what we just had here for Taurus, who was worried about the news. You know what? This is the best damn thing for you, because whatever is being canceled out for you this week, you're excited about this. Gemini, I feel like you had a reading like this, or another sign did I don't know, maybe last week. But this is like, oh, plans canceled. I'm super excited. I got the 10 of Cups here and the 10 of Pentacles. There's a drive here to be with family, community, being a place where you want to be. This is exciting. It just excites you. This is something here you didn't want to do anyway. You didn't want to do this. You may have promised somebody that you'd show up. Hey, Star. I know you got a lot going on, so I didn't even anticipate you being here today. But the Page of Pentacles says to me that you're like, it's okay, no worries. Oh, that got canceled. Oh, that can't happen this week. Fine. I have more time to spend with my family. Fine. I have more time to spend on my business. Fine. I have more time here to really work on this level of, I didn't want this to begin with. You didn't want this to begin with. Some of you manifested this. Some of you really manifested this. Someone here calling out, someone here canceling on you. All right. What's the real opportunity here for Gemini this week here? 9 of Pentacles. Who was freeloading off of you? There's someone here in your circle, Gemini, that is just draining the hell out of you. And this week, I think you manifested somebody not showing up. Or you manifested something here where you really didn't want to put your time and effort into. Bigger opportunity here is that you realize you are much happier. You are much happier. Someone relied, someone needed you more than you. You enabled this. I mean, it's not like horrific, but it's almost like, yeah, I got to do what I wanted to do. Bigger meaning here for Gemini this week. Gemini. The bigger meaning is you're going to realize, maybe it's a Sagittarius. Is this a fire sign? There's someone in your vicinity that, because they're not going to be in your energy this week, you're going to realize how much they drained you and that this has to go. This is super unbalanced. It's emotionally not serving you. There's this really realizing like, dang, I feel so much better. I almost feel like you're dealing with an energy vampire. Who is this person that's draining you? Some of you, it's a job. Some of you, it's someone at work, and it's like they call out sick, and you're like, why do I feel so much better? Oh, crap. It's this person. Yeah. Look at this. Woo. Oh, yeah, it's them. This person's got all kinds of negative crap around them. Oh, they're the issue. It's also allowing you. Oh my gosh, to realize, guys, you got Duke cards. It's allowing you to realize that with this person pulling back their energy, and they may feel it because you don't want them, you may have been subconsciously doing this, but it's also realizing that you're not a vibrational match. You're not. All right, Gemini. This week, Auntie says, your mind wants answers, and Pisces energy asks for surrender. You don't need to solve the dark, just observe it. And I think that's what you're doing. You're observing this week. Let curiosity guide you instead of your anxiety. Let curiosity guide you instead of your anxiety. All right. That's what I got here for Gemini. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. We're going to move on to Cancer. Thank you, Papa, for starting off the unlocked bonuses. I do appreciate it. My moderators are back. I appreciate it. We need 4 more, guys. 4 more to go, and we are going to get onto it. Cancer is up. I'm assuming you're calling Star the babe. I'm just going to make that assumption. Although I do think I'm a babe. I love messing with Papa. It's like, what? No. Get out of here. She always put me in the spot. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations, Papa. That's huge. I'm gonna give you a little tip. Try to drink magnesium at night. Try a glass of magnesium. You can get it like Super Nello or something. You can get it at Walmart. It will help. Magnesium is a huge thing for that. Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Here we go. Cancer, how are you feeling going into this week? Reversals are now up. Oh, Knight of Pentacles here. Reverse. A little. You're definitely holding on to a loss. But you're also beating yourself up that you're not over this yet. This is something you put a lot of time and effort into. External influences this week. The Two of Wands. The Two of Wands here is, if this is externally here, it means you're watching someone, or you're watching an opportunity here that you feel is not something that you can hold on to anymore. This person or this direction is going a different direction than you. It's not a bad thing. I just feel this energy here of like, integration. Yeah, it's disappointment because you either thought this was something that was going to stick around forever or for a long, long time. But you are being presented here with something that serves you more emotionally. But there is some daydreaming energy here. And even though you may be amongst people that you do love and cherish, I feel some nostalgia coming up. And that could just still be, I mean, guys, we're still shedding. But with the fire horse energy here, it's illumination, like it's time to move. It's time to go. But there's also this disappointment of looking at these cups going, dang. How you're reacting to this? Yeah, I mean, this is going to leave a mark for this Cancer. Let's not bypass this and say you're over the heartbreak. I never look at that with the reversals. This is about, man, this is going to leave a mark on me. I'll never forget this, but your heart space is also opening up. And this feels like unconditional to some extent. It's embracing you for something unconditional, but let's see. The cards talk here. What is the real opportunity here for Cancer this week? You know, to accept this wall, to accept the boundary. Now, some of you created this boundary, and that's okay. But you might have created this boundary here because you need some time to heal. And there's nothing wrong with that. The bigger opportunity here is to face a wall and maybe not stay there all the time. Trust it. Especially if you created, let's see it. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. It's like, bye, Felicia. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This could be a specific person. This could be something here where there was kind of a rough ending. But this could also be you and saying, I'm not happy about this, but also I'm not going to stare at this wall, or I said what I said and I'm moving forward. You go your way and I'm going my way. Advice for you this week, Cancer? I mean, you're definitely in the feels. It's scary because you're moving forward in a way that you never anticipated before. But God, let's see. But you see, this is two individuals. It just is. And it doesn't mean someone here did you dirty. It's just going two separate ways. This person here already has an opportunity here that they see growth and that they've made a decision. This person's made a decision. You are at the Two of Wands with the world in your hands. And you're in kneeling mode here. What's next for me? And wow, that looks really scary. That's really large. But Cancer, this is a huge opportunity here for you to not absorb anything else, especially when it comes to your fears. All right, the message here from Auntie is, Cancer, you feel this deeply. Yes, we see that in the cards. Your intuition is heightened this week, especially if you have Pisces in your chart. The key is not absorbing everyone else's fears as well, because you are marrying another, okay? So even though someone has made a decision to put growth and opportunity to something. Protect your emotional space and let your own inner compass lead. It's time for you to listen to your own inner compass. I think for some of you, you're so honed in on someone else that it's like, no, it's time to listen to yours. That's what I got here for you, Cancer. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. We got Leo up next. Welcome back, Debbie and Elizabeth. You have no urge. That's good. Magnesium helps with like just chilling you out. It's like anxiety, or if you have trouble sleeping. If you're good with sleeping, then you might be fine. But minerals are good. I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. That's why I recommended it. Hey, Debbie. Leo. Yes, we are on Leo. Thank you, Papa. Papa just got us down into, we now need 3 stars, guys. 3 donations over on YouTube. I'm just curious, how many people are on Facebook right now? Welcome back, Crystal. Sorry if I missed you. Did I miss anybody else? I hope not. My feed's a little bit slow. No, I see you there. I thought I saw Cora Bell earlier, but I could have been seeing things. All right, so mostly of them are on YouTube then. Cool. Leo, my lions. Let's see how you're feeling going into this week. Here we go. The World reversed, unfinished, unsettled. Okay, let's see the external influence of this unfinished business for you. The King of Pentacles here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Well, this is outside of you. You know, I still think this is you. And let's talk about this. I don't necessarily think this is another person, but you know, I'll entertain it for a little bit. But let's make this reading about you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. When you have the King of Pentacles, and this is the challenge, okay, it's always combined here with the challenge and the support card. You know, there's something here where you don't have all of the answers. You feel like something's unfinished, but you're also looking at releasing the mask, letting things fall. The King of Pentacles, their adverse side here is that they're very practical. You know, they can be hardworking, absolutely, and nurturing, but sometimes they nurture the wrong things and they end up not giving back towards themselves. So this could come in health. This can come in well-being. And there's something here where it's like, I know I'm not perfect yet. I know I'm not in my goal yet. I know that everything that I want to be from the outside isn't actually shining through yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Okay. Page of Pentacles here. This is something here where it's like, ugh. Now, for some of you, and I am going to entertain both sides of stories. I said I would. If this is not you wearing a mask, you have an individual here who is just a big baby. Okay. A big baby. They overpromised something that they had no business promising you. Okay. But others of you, you had no business promising yourself that this mask was okay. And there's something here where you were supposed to listen to your inner child instead of bypassing it. All right. You know, there's an opportunity here to realign. Got a lot of pentacle energy here. Remember the support here. It's like some of you feel like you messed up. Others of you are like, someone is so messed up. They're just so out there. How you're responding to this unfinished business, it's illuminated now. It's like shit. Yep. I'm still alive. I'm not perfect, but I'm still alive. Now, others of you, if this is someone here who is coming in this energy, who they're feeling down the lump here, and they come in there and you realize how much of a mess it is, it's almost this level here of like, they're a mess, but you're still alive. Like you got through it. This person is going to get through it with or without you, but they got to it on their own. Real opportunity here for you this week. 4 Wands. Inner union. Some of you a reunion. Now, this doesn't mean you're always taking somebody back, but others of you, it's really seeing both sides of a scenario and story. It really is. This is a card here of happiness, togetherness. And remember, you got the 10 of Cups. So some of you, this is a reunion. Others of you, it's an inner union. Bigger meaning here. You're ready. You may have someone here who apologizes here, but some of you need to know that you're ready, whether you're ready to have a start over or you're ready to move on. And if this is an inner union here, that this was necessary for you to recognize, to accept your part, your accountability bit to move on. Chariot. I love this Chariot. Cancer energy. Advice here for this Leo. You got some big moves coming on here for you. It's almost like evaluation here of why things happened the way that they did. Oh my gosh, you can't make this up. Your choice. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. It's going to be very clear. Although it may have felt unfinished at one point, you're going to have that aha moment, or you're going to get that communication. And you're going to feel that scene, that validation portion of it. But the choice is yours of how you're entertaining this, what you're going to do with it next. All right, the final advice here for Leo. Auntie says you're being asked to shine without full visibility. Lead away. Confidence doesn't mean knowing everything. It means trusting yourself in uncertainty. And I see you doing that this week. Trust your own intuition. Don't let anyone define it, not even a reader, right? That's what I got here for you. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget there's always more messages on the other side. We're going to get to Virgo next. Virgo is up. Oh no, magnetic. I'm sorry. Missed here, going into retrograde soon. Virgo is up. We are 3 away, guys. We got Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn before we get to another bonus collective. For those of you who are new to the goal, it's basically a collective where the fated dice are rolled. And if your zodiac sign comes in with the, you might have more placements in it, then that reading may be for you. So think of it kind of like a lotto game. Is my zodiac sign going to come up? And is this reading here going to pull in my energy? A lot of people like it because when they put their energy into it, it kind of hones into their signs. Virgo, you are up. Thank you, Debbie. Debbie and Papa, thank you for sponsoring. Oh, sounds yummy. We're having like a fall spring here. Oh my God, it's so nice. I mean, I know it's a fall spring. It's not going to stay this way, but it's so nice. Virgo, how you feeling going into this week? Reversals are now up. We got the Knight of Cups. This is nice. You're feeling very loving. You're very soft this week. This is a card here of romance, but it does tend to be in fantasy land a little bit. So let's see the external influence of this fantasy land. Ooh, the 6 of Wands here reversed. Sometimes things don't work out, and it's the best reason for you to be happy. This is for Virgo who choose to love anyways. Yeah. It may feel like you're faking it to make it this week. And you're like, am I in denial? Am I in denial that I'm happy? That I'm going forward with my cup of love and I may be giving it to others or giving it to myself when the reality is that I don't feel that great. I don't look that great. I'm not getting the attention that I want to get. And I just feel like I'm being rejected, but you're also like, I can't sit in this energy because if I sit in it, I'm sabotaging a moment here. How are you responding with this Knight of Cups? Look at this. You got another 10. You're choosing to love anyways. Even for the individuals here who are exiting your life or you're choosing to leave them, you're choosing to love anyways. You're choosing to showcase that love into things that aren't there. The real opportunity here with this love, real opportunity for you to do this week, this love. Wow, you got another 10. Chills. It's for you to realize that everything happens for a reason. And even though it may feel like you're down on your luck and that you have the worst scenarios here happening to you, that it's always going to, because I just heard karma and dharma. Okay. There's always going to be an energy here of it being the other way around. So maybe this has to do with a specific person or situation, but your luck, I just heard your luck is going to change the more you vibrationally match to loving it anyways. Love is all around you. It's all around you. That means you're not looking at it. You're not evaluating it. You're not putting yourself in the energy of watching, spying, even spying on the universe. Is it coming? No. You're living it as though you are fulfilling happy in yourself, within yourself. This is a true individual here who's really working with the laws of attraction and vibration. Advice here for you. Oh, man. Very spiritual here, Virgo. This is a very spiritual card. The Hierophant. Taurus energy. This is something here where you are locking into a belief system. You're changing from student to teacher. Yeah. You are mastering heartbreak. You are mastering heartbreak. You're like, what? Yeah. Because the Three of Swords is a card of temporary energy because it's swords. It is. And you may feel this energy here of, God, that loss, it sucks. Yeah, we do. We have that with the Five of Pentacles. But it's also having the belief pattern here that it's also expanding your heart regardless. Auntie wants to say to you, Virgo, stop overanalyzing the shadows. You don't need to fix what hasn't fully formed. Let this week unfold. Your clarity this week comes through stillness, not control. I like that for you. All right, Virgo, if this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. We got Libra up next. My Libras, the scales are up. Libra. Spirit, how is Libra feeling going into this week? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Reversals are now up. Here we go. Libra. Oh, wow. Something is coming in your favor. It's divine timing. You got a 10. 10, 10, 10. Lots of fives here too. What is this luck? What is this external influence of this? Ooh. The Page of Pentacles here reversed. You're getting a better offer. This week, you're being illuminated that whatever left your life, there's something much better coming. This is something that never could get started. I don't know what you were trying to get started, whether this is a connection or relationship with a person, or you got turned down at a job, or you were trying a specific thing that just got rejected. Everything happens for a reason. And this week, it's going to showcase that for Libra. It really is. What's the integration of that? Oh my, did I not tell you it is a better offer? Reciprocity. You're being supported here with a better offer. Some of you, a new relationship. Some of you, a new job. Some of you, abundance, money. Who doesn't love money? but it is a better offer that is being illuminated to you this week. And you're like, holy crap. Libra, you better claim this. How you're responding to this better offer? Probably a little nervous. Yeah, it's a little nervous. You got the devil here reversed. There's some little fear. Look at that. It's like, oh my God, I was so hung. You see, the problem is you were Capricorn energy. Maybe you were hung up on a Capricorn. You were so hung up on doing something a particular way. And there was a lot of negative energy associated with this. But you're through that, baby. You've ascended that. This isn't an offer here that's toxic. This is the exact opposite. Real opportunity for you this week. God, the 10 of Wands. Be prepared. It's a 10 of Wands reverse. This is going to feel lighter. This is going to feel brighter. Look at all of the 10s that you have. 10, 10, 10. The dice, 10. All 5s. I chills. Whoever is a Libra here who has Libra placements, claim this reading. Because this is something here where you're going to feel relief. It's going to feel refreshing. It's not going to feel controlled. It's not going to feel like, I don't know. It could feel a little uncomfortable, but I also feel like it feels right. It's not something that it's being love bombed or anything in that. It is a solid opportunity. Look at this. Some of you are born to be entrepreneurs, and there's something you're taking a shot on. You're something you're being lighthearted on, and you're going to get the attention. Others of you, if this is love related or anything in this rate, it's something about your independence, what you're working on. Your head is down. You're not focused on it. You just know something better is going to come, and it comes this week. This wasn't all for nothing. It was just you letting go and shedding something that you no longer served. I love this for Libra. Advice for you, Libra. Remember, no reversals on the advice here. Oh, be prepared. You may have felt broken at one point, but you have found a way to move. You're in the fire horse energy right now. You're going to be seen. You're going to be validated this week. I mean, this is huge for my Libras. It is. Some of you, it's promotion. Some of you, it's just the start that you need, the inspiration. This is the time to take that fire horse energy and go, go, go. All right. Now, be careful, though, because when we get to the speed here, we can easily get off balance with the Libras because we get in our head. So there's something here about be very careful with the pace that you take this. Be excited about it. Embrace it. You know, you don't have to rush into anything right now. All right. So the final message here for you, Libra. Balance is internal this week. You may not feel externally ready, but because you're internally ready, this is when it falls in for you. Move with what feels aligned, even if it doesn't look all that symmetrical this week yet for you. That's what Auntie has to say. Thank you, Shirley. All right, that's what I got here for Libra. If this resonated for you, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. We're going to move on to Scorpio energy next. Guys, we are now one donation away. Thank you, Shirley, for the donation. That was very kind of you. We're going to move on to Scorpio next. We are one away from unlocking the collective bonus. Libra just got the best reading in the house for this week. I like that. I may claim that. I may claim that. Hell, if no one else is going to take it, I'll claim it. Yes, for all those of you who donated, you do get a big thank you because you are helping the collective get a reading as well. No, not everybody is. Thank you, Christoph, for subscribing. I appreciate it. Thanks for the love. Guys, just remember when you just subscribe too, because I do have the subscriber chat only, because some people think that they're being banned. Star, I forgot to tell you this too. Remember Lisa jumped in and she's like, I can't comment on anything. You're like, I didn't ban anyone. I have a 5-minute timer. So this is for bots. It's for bots. Okay. I have a 5-minute timer, so you can't chat right away if you just subscribe. I forgot to tell my moderators that. So Star, so you know. So if they just sign it's because they need 5 minutes before they get it. I totally forgot about it. I was like, Lisa's like, I couldn't do it. I had to go back on Facebook. I was like, oh, you just subscribed. That's why no one blocked you. Scorpio is Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see here, Stone. How you feeling? Reversals are now up. Scorpio. Ooh. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. You may have air in your chart here, but you're not. This is funny because Scorpio can get very emotional because you're a water sign. But this week you're like, yeah, I know Pisces season is coming, but I have my discernment. I just want the truth. I'm going to remain authentic and I'm going to stay detached here. I'm not allowing my emotions to override me this week. Dog crazy. Awesome. How are you responding here to what is the whole reason for this? What is the external influence of why you're responding this way? Oh, who's this? Who's this? Now, I like to call this my player card too. A lot of readers do. But here's the thing. It's over. It's done. Okay. You don't even want to hear about it. Some of you are so sick of this person entering your field and your readings. You're like, I'm looking for something new. Why is this showing up again? I don't want it. I'm over it. I don't care if something comes back around. I don't want it. Integration here. Page of Swords. I don't want to look at it. I don't care if someone comes back. I don't care if the opportunity comes back around. It's not even something I want to view. I don't care if it was a high wish of mine before. I'm changing things up. Some of you are voicing that. Some of you are claiming it. Some of you are lashing out by blocking, unfriending. Some people will say to you, that's not how you unfriend people. And you're like, no, I'm doing it. You're just doing it. You're keeping your circle small. You are. How you're responding and reacting this week with this discernment and this authentic truth and not wanting any kind of baloney and being all business. You know, the Four of Swords here, reverse, is saying to me, you're just sick and tired of this restless energy. You want something new. It's exhausting. It's like, listen, I know I'm heartbroken by that. I don't care if this is romance or something that you didn't want, but this is Scorpio here who's realizing, I got to cut this out. I got to cut this out. Real opportunity for you this week. King of Cups reversed. You may wallow a little bit in your own cups. You may drink a little bit more. It's okay. It's okay. No one's judging here. That's your energy. But there's something here about this support that it's like, I truly need to see what's right for me this week. I'm just going to be pouring in my cup. And for some of you, you were dealing with an individual who was very manipulative, very emotionally draining. And this is you going, you know what? I get to be the victim this week. I do. Bigger meaning here. I get to choose to go through my emotions. I get to pick my playlist. If I want to listen to Air Supply on repeat, I will. But you're getting through your emotions. You're doing it. Scorpio, you're doing it, baby. Like, this is the Chariot energy of moving through it. Like I'm going through it. And I'm also realizing that I'm better off. I'm better off. I like this for you. Advice for you this week. Oh, 5 of Swords. Some things you got another 5 here. You got another 5 here. Okay. Some things are never comfortable in whatever position you have. And there are opportunities here that you're not quite seeing yet. And this is you also tasting what it feels like to pick different things, some of you different people. But you don't have to do everything right off the bat. I feel this energy of taking your time. You're moving on. You're going through your emotions. You're releasing things. Some of you, you're angry. Be angry. Scream it out. You might not be able to scream it out in a person. I highly recommend screaming in your car. Make sure it's moving though, because it sounds a little bit weird if you're screaming in the car. Someone might think something's off, but there's something here about letting it out, letting the pent up energy out here for you. That 7 of Cups energy here is like, I don't know which direction I'm going, but this is like, no, I'm cutting certain things out so that I can see what other options I want to. And I want something new. I don't want something old. I don't want something stale. I want it new. That's not bad. You're just going through it. Scorpio. Auntie says, the darkness, because remember, this is about the darkness being illuminated this week, is your terrain. The dark doesn't scare you, but don't manipulate the path. You're being asked here. Oh my gosh. You're being asked this week to feel it. Subtle instincts are stronger than force right now, but this is to release the Kraken, release the emotions and allow it. There is something better coming your way. You may just not see it right now this week. All right. That's what I got here for you, Scorpio. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. Sagittarius is up. Saggy is up. Guys, we're getting close to the tail end, Sagittarius and Capricorn. We need one more donor in order to unlock this bonus. So once we get to the Capricorn reading, if we don't get a bonus or a donor, that giveaway goes away, or that goal goes away. It doesn't open up. Auntie, the past is too painful. Yeah, I hear it. I get it. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Spirit, how are my Saggies going in to this week? How are they feeling? Reversals are now up. Sagittarius, how's your week going? Ooh, false start. Just as you get started here, you're tripping on your feet. There's something here where it's like, it's not going so well. Let's see the external influence of this. The moon. It's Pisces season. It's Pisces energy. There is something. This is going to be this. All right. This is not going to be for everybody, but some of you are getting a premonition and you wanted to get started on something. You're going to dream about it and you're going to say, this is not a week I should do it. Or you're going to like, I don't know. There's something here where you're either going to get in your clairvoyance or claircognizance where you have an inner knowing that you shouldn't show up somewhere. You're excited about this. You wanted to do this, but there's something in this energy that feels off to you. It feels off. See the integration of this. I'm telling you, it feels off. You don't have to give your reasons of why it feels off. Something's not right. Either you feel this about another person's intentions, or there's a situation here where you accepted it and now you're like, I don't think I should do it. I don't think I should go. I don't think this person's up to anything good. They're hiding something and you know it. How is Sagittarius responding to this? This is a situation. Man, 6 of Pentacles here reversed. Saggy. Some of you've had someone here who's been stealing off of you. Others of you, it's just siphoning your time, your energy, your ideas, your resources. Someone here who always promises to pay you back. Someone here who I don't know, you feel like something is off about this individual. And like I said, if you catch this in a dream form, this individual here may kind of ghost you, go quiet on you, and you knew this was coming. You knew they would do a no-show ahead of time. You knew it. You knew it. Real opportunity for Sagittarius this week. This is about your stability. This is about you have really good energy. You're very aligned right now. This is like my Empress card. When it's the minor arcana, like the 9 of Pentacles is my Empress card of the minor arcana. But there's something here where you're being asked here to trust your judgment and trust your stability here. And there's a message that you're receiving that is showcasing you this, like past, like it's almost like I'll regret getting involved in this. I'll regret doing this. I'll regret like whatever this time space thing is. Listen to your intuition this week. You got to trust this. You're turning direction here. Yeah, you are. King of Wands. That's you. I like this for you. You're taking back your power. You're investing more wisely in yourself. You're being inspired here to keep to yourself. And if somebody here kind of drops or goes hidden on you, you know the answer of why. Trust your gut. You need to trust your gut. I mean, that's your energy. The King of Wands is someone here who takes charge, who's very confident, who has the ideas, who's very creative, inspiring almost, but I just feel this energy here of the false start is, you almost gave your fire to somebody this week, or you're being asked here to not even try to reach out. Don't reach out to this individual. Don't. Advice here for you. This has to do, look at this. Notice it's the 3 of Pentacles, which is a very happy card here of collaboration. But when you think of bees, there's something here in fruition and you getting stung, you doing all of the work while someone else isn't. Let me tell you, there is somebody here, Sagittarius, that you are not aligned to, but you actually are aligned for someone more appropriate and you know it. Some of you, this is a new opportunity, but it also means you have to go out of your comfort zone. All right. The World card here is coming all full around here for you. It's got Aquarius energy. It's got Scorpio energy. It's got Taurus. It's got Leo. But there's something here about coming full circle in relationships. Do not get stung by the one who you already know is not right for you. They're doing sneaky shit. You already know it. All right. The final message here for you, Sagittarius, from Auntie is adventure doesn't always mean forward motion. Can't make this up. Sometimes it means trusting a turn you didn't expect. Let your inner compass guide you on this new leap this week. You are changing your direction here this week. All right, Sagittarius, if that resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. So we are at our final Zodiac sign, but not our final reading. But this is also the final chance here if we need one more donor to unlock another collective bonus. And we're going to talk about that in a second. So Capricorn is coming up, but this is also the time here. Star, are you ready? You heard it. It's the bonus collective coming up here. We always have a collective after this as well. So please keep in mind with the bonus collective here, we have the Zodiac dice that come up and we roll a couple of times. So the more placements in your chart that come up, the more chance here for reading for you. And if we unlock, which we just did, Elizabeth just came in like the hero that she is and became the 5th donor. So we have just unlocked, guys, another bonus. Thank you, Elizabeth, Papa, and Debbie. We just did it, guys. Congratulations. So you're going to want to put your energy into that. Make sure you guys have already liked the video because that helps me. If you're subscribed, that's great. Make sure you set your notifications to all so you get the notifications. But man, she just rolled on in here, Elizabeth. So we just unlocked it. Awesome. All right, who's got Capricorn in the chart? Let's get the Capricorn before we get into the collective. We got 2 collective bonuses, guys. That's awesome. We got more readings. Yay. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Reversals are now up. How you feeling going into this week? Oh, I love this for Capricorn. Oh, I love this for Capricorn. Capricorn is feeling the light. They're feeling happy. They're feeling joyful. It's about time. The Cappies always have a hard time. Let's see the external influence of why you're feeling so happy and bright. Like a shining beacon that you are. Leo energy. Oh. Oh. Who did you burn down? Who did you let go of? Who became the shining light to say, F this. I'm done with this. Boom. Boom. Is it painful? Yeah. Yeah. Who's rising like the phoenix? Integration here? Yeah. I'm not scared to lose this anymore. No. You're creating your own ending. Yeah. Oh, this is going to feel like a breath of fresh air. And some of you are going to be like, I did it. Oh my gosh, I did it. I blocked them. Or, oh my gosh, I finally let go of that job. Oh my gosh, I finally let go of that relationship that was so draining. Oh my God, I let go of my fear of it's not possible. I just blew it all up. Welcome, Garnet. Oh, I love this for you. I really feel like that's a combination here of the solar eclipse and that Pisces energy where you don't know what's going to happen, but you're also feeling that Aquarius energy of the star. So I love this for you, Capricorn. I do, because this is you finally saying, I'm done with it. And it's broken and it hurts and it's painful, but I'm not going to not feel it anymore. I'm going to get through it. What's going to be your reaction? Yeah, this didn't serve you anymore. You got another 10. This was false security of some sort. Some of you, you're given a pink slip. You're done. You're retiring. You're quitting. Some of you are divorcing. Some of you are just like, I'm done. I'm not doing that anymore. Some of you, you're choosing your own family. You're like, that family, that blood relatives aren't mine. I'm choosing my own family. It may be small. It may be a circle here. Thank you, Garnet, for being a sponsor here. I feel there's this energy here of release. This is huge. Real opportunity here for you. Oh my God, to see your strength, to see your courage, to face your pride. More Leo energy here. Oh my God, this is huge for Capricorn this week. To see how resilient you are. Bigger meaning here of the fear that was real. It was. The Nine of Swords was this was real fear. You are burning through it. You are taking that fire horse energy. You should listen to the collective reading if you didn't. Listen to the astrology news. But you are literally getting on that horse, okay? You are inspired to do so and you feel more lighter. It's almost like, what else is out there? What else is out there? Some of you, who else is out there? But this is you getting back out there again. Being courageous, having desire, and burning something and saying, yeah, I'm out of that. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Let's just put a torch to that. I'm burning that bridge. I ain't going back there. I ain't going. You are not going back there. As painful as it is, you are not going back there. It may feel like a rock bottom, but you also know you are going right back up. You know, I want to remind you in that Phoenix energy and the mythology of the Phoenix is that the Phoenix burns not just itself, everything that's in radius of it. So even though it may feel like they're losing it all, it's to allow that wing expansion to rise them up. It is protection. It is protection because there's something better for you. You're not doing this alone. Some of you, you got your loved ones who are like, finally, woo, congratulations, Capricorn. Like, I just feel this energy. Capricorn and Libra got probably the best readings for this week's energy. Capricorn, your final message here from Auntie is you want structure. And I see that with the 4 wands. You're getting it. You're creating your own. This week offers instinct instead. Release the need for rigid plans. You can move deliberately, but allow mystery to exist as you're going into this new direction. Be excited about this. You get to choose this ride. That's what I got for you, Capricorn. If this resonated, go ahead and hit like, comment below. Don't forget, there's always more messages on the other side. We're going to get to the collective bonuses next. And thank you, Garnet, for being a sponsor because, you know, even though we went over there, I'm going to put you down as a sponsor too, because I would not be out here doing collective readings if it wasn't for the sponsors. So thank you for that. All right, so we got the bonus collective up next. All right, before we get into the bonuses, I do want to remind you at Harmonia Friends Community, my paid area here where you can get inside the vault with a whole archive of readings that's just growing and breathing to use your own intuition on. We also have a giveaway going on, the Harmonics February giveaway, and there's limited entries available, guys. So if you become a member at Harmonia Friends, you can still grab your ticket. We're actually announcing a winner next week. Is it next week? Yeah, I believe it's next. No, it could be the end of the month. Could be the end of the month. I'll look. But anyway, you have some time here to get your ticket. And this is for this awesome, cool, it's an electronic sound bowl. So it has a couple different hertz here for meditation practices, but you can also use this bowl, putting your finger on the rim of it as though it's a sound bowl here and play around with it. This also comes with one of my private 90-minute sessions. So this is not a small package. All right. So this 90-minute session here involves Akashic records, light language. All the information here for you is found at Harmonia Friends Community. So that's something that interests you. Would love to see you over there. We also have some lives coming up this week. They are not scheduled out yet because they're going to be pop-up lives. We have the collective tarot stories. This is exactly what the collective bonuses are. So we're going to get a general and a loved one. So make sure you guys are looking at the upcoming schedule. I usually post 2 days in advance, and I'm always live here on Fridays and Sundays. Fridays is always dedicated to love. But as a reminder, I'm not just a tarot reader. I'm here to help and teach you self-development when it comes to internal self-reflection. So we like to kind of, balance it out. That's what Harmonia is about, balancing out. So yes, we have love, but we also have general because you need to work on yourself here too. We need that support here in that community. All right, let's get to it here, guys. Star, are you ready? Are you ready, Star? I got to flip my, Cool. Let's do it. Let's roll. Let's see what signs are coming up. We do take dupes. We have Virgo energy. Oh, more earth energy. We have Capricorn. Let's see who else is here. Aries. Aries is here. Libra. The scales are back. Gemini. More air energy. And Sagittarius. So those are the signs that we got. If you have any of those placements in your chart, this reading may be for you. Reminder, there is still an unlocked bonus, so you don't go anywhere. Another reading may be for you, but you may want to start commenting bonus with your sign if you didn't get it, just to put the energy into it, all right? Make sure you do. Stars got this all ready to go. So this is the energy here. We have Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Libra, Gemini, and Sagittarius. Oh, all right. So I'm being guided, guys, for these collectives to start with another shadow work card with regarding how you are feeling. So we're going to do that. What's a shadow work card here coming up here for you this week? The unknown. Uncertainty is the only certainty there is. Surrender, curiosity, and faith. And this is all about the Pisces season that we're going into. So there's this energy here of facing the unknown. Okay. How you feeling about that? How you feeling about facing the unknown this week? Oh, I mean, you're overwhelmed because you're not sure what's going to come out of this. External influence here. Oh, I think you're evaluating where you want to put your time and efforts into this week. And there's something in particular that is coming up that you're like, I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. All right. I don't know if you're trying to change your regimen, could be a health regimen, could be, you know, filing some paperwork. We are in tax season, but there's just this energy here of wanting to choose different options. This isn't really lighting you up. It's not, but there's uncertainty here. Like, if I do it, what will happen of it? If I do it, what will happen? They're not reversal. So it's not being challenged yet, but let's see what the integration is. Yeah, this is something here where you're trusting your gut, trusting your intuition here. The Hierophant means you're doing something here off the beaten path, especially when it's reversed in this energy. This is usually a card here of following the rules, culture, beliefs, doing everything by the books. But there's something here this week where it's like, I can do something quicker. I can do something faster. I don't need to necessarily do it that way. I got to start learning to trust my gut. And this is what my collective's doing. They're making a decision here to try something different, a different approach to however they want to work on this. You're going to be inspired and that's going to be different for each individual, but you're inspired in your own way. This is you creating and taking leadership on your own way. Something outside of the box. I mean, that's my outside of the box card here with that reversed. How you're reacting here with those options. Yeah, there's some things that you just go, it's not for me. It's not for me. That's not the way I want to do it. Or that's not there's something here that feels structured to you that just drains you. And you say, I can't go that way. I can't do that direction. And some of you, this draining thing could be a past betrayal. Maybe you put a lot of time and effort into that. Maybe there's a lot of energy where you used to think about that a lot. And this week you're going, I have to really redirect where my emotions are. And I'm being guided to take a different approach to what I need to work on. Bigger opportunity here for you. Oh, I love this. It's not something here. Listen, you do have support here. 1, 2, 3. You do have support here. But the bigger opportunity is to do something on your own that is not the advice of others. You're listening to your own advice this week. It's not a bad thing. It may feel a little bit confusing. It may be like, oh, I don't know if this is the right way, but you're not getting anyone's advice on this. You're listening to your own inner compass. be that fire horse energy that's coming here through. Greater meaning of this? Yeah. There's choices here where it just doesn't serve you anymore. You think it's a bad idea or it doesn't feel right to you and you're just fully trusting your gut. Gemini energy now. This is something where it's like it may feel like to others. This is how you know it's for you. Other people aren't going to agree with the approach that you're taking by pulling back. But you don't want advice on this. You're just doing it. You're doing this for you. It's very cool. I have it, Papa. You'll love it. Oh my gosh. You're your own teacher. You're your own student here. But this is the alignment, right? Justice energy, Libra energy is here. The best alignment you have is listening to your gut, following your advice, facing the unknown and saying, no, this feels right to me. I don't necessarily have to over-explain and tell everybody my moves. Your own personal judgment here of alignment. It is, oh, look, and these cards came out together. Do what makes you happy. This is about your start, your birth. Taurus, Libra energy here. You are having a rebirth moment here, and it's not necessarily suited for everybody, but it's also love the individuals who do care, who are still there, but also love yourself. There's just this energy of love yourself. All right. This is what we got here, and this is more focused on the solar eclipse energy, okay? Auntie says the eclipse is a reset point for you. Something is ending quietly. We see that. Something else is beginning with speed. We see that. The red, okay, this is really important. The ring of fire symbolizes in the solar eclipse this week, illumination without full exposure. You don't get everything all handed out to you on the table this week. Just enough light to move. This acceleration is happening, so do not panic on this. Position yourself intentionally what feels right to you. And if that means going quiet and doing on your own, do it. Listen. All right, guys, that's what I have here for the collective bonus. If this resonated with you, go ahead and hit like, comment below. We're going to move on to the last unlocked bonus because we have one more to go. One more reading to go. All right, so this is where usually everybody starts dropping because they don't realize that there's still readings going on. Just want to do a count. Who's here live? Who's watching live and not the replay? Go ahead. Let me know that you're live. Tell me your signs. Say you're live. Say bonus. Who's still here? Debbie's still here. Core Star's here. Star's working. Star, you don't have a choice. If not, like I'd be like, Papa, step up. A lot of people watch the replay though. I don't know who's here actually live. Let's give a final shout out here to our sponsors who made this possible. Papa, thank you for your multiple donations. Debbie of Texas, Virgo, thank you. Shirley Mills, thank you. Elizabeth, thank you. And Garnet, thank you. Thank you guys so much for made this possible because now we get to have another one. We got to have another one, guys. Here we go. Here we go. All right, let's roll it. Let's do it. We have Aries. Aries is here. We have Sagittarius. We have Leo. Leo's in the house. We have Pisces. Pisces is here. We have Taurus. The bulls are here. And one more, we have Scorpio. Scorpio is here in the house as well. So those are the signs here. If you have any of those placements in your chart, this reading may be for you. We have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Pisces, Taurus, and Scorpio. So listen, if you're still here and your sign's not here, but you still feel guided to listen, just take a moment to listen. It's just energy, guys. You might still get something out of it. Let's start here with the shadow card. Remember, the last reading always gets an extra row. We're going to dive deeper in this one. Spirit, what is the shadow portion here being illuminated to us? Anger. Your expectations this week, collective, are not met, creating frustration. Express it in a healthy way. Release, growth, balance. Release, release, release. Release the Kraken. How you're feeling about these anger here? You put a lot of time and effort into this. That's why. But some of you, it could be anger with another individual. It could be. But some of you are angry at the version of you who put a lot of time and effort into this. And you're like, why? Why would I do that? External influence of this release that's needed. It's your pride. Because you played off here externally. And I feel like this is more your external presence, not necessarily another. But this kicked your pride. This is you always having to be the strong one. Leo energy. Why do I always got to be the bigger person? Integration. Four Swords. You're tired. You're exhausted, but you're tired and exhausted being the bigger person. You are. And some of you need to say it. Some of you need to voice it. Some of you need to scream it. This is really hitting that throat chakra. Let's validate that Eight of Pentacles here of those feelings. It's too much. This is you hitting your point. Like, I just feel like I feel very frustrated, but I also feel like you're screaming into a pillow. You're so annoyed. You got another 10 here too. Okay. You got loved ones here. Okay, but sometimes it really is all rainbows and smiles. And even though you make the best of certain situations, there's just something here that feels very much like it's not all rainbows and smiles all the time for me. Validate that strength, Spirit. Yeah. Everything happens for a reason. You're taking the approach here of everything happens for a reason, and that there's got to be a reason for this. Look at, you got 10, 10, 10. 10. You are in a period this week of going through a rebirth. You are creating self-closure. And you're being optimistic about what this is creating room and space for, which is huge. What's that integration of this rest? I just heard release. Release. You can't make this release. You're allowed to be angry. You're allowed to be upset. And you don't have to play small anymore. You're going through a massive transformation. But once you release this, once you say it, once you get it out, I really do believe you're going to start creating room and space for something really incredible for you. Let's see how you're reacting. How is my collective reacting to this? The Queen of Swords here. It's left you a little jaded. Let's be real here. Like when the Queen of Swords here is reversed, she can come off as a bitch. She just really can. But you don't need to see the future for this. You got the moon behind you, but I feel like this Queen of Swords is like, yeah, I have a reason to be a bitch. And I'm going to be authentic, and I'm going to explain to you all of the truth of why I'm upset. Whether you do this to a person, whether you write this in a letter and burn it, you're doing it this week. I don't have time for small talk. I don't have time for baloney. I don't have time for stories. I don't have time for apologies. I am hurt. It's my collective. The real opportunity here with this beautiful wheel of fortune for you, the 9 of Swords, you don't have to worry about it. The worst is over. The biggest fear that you have faced has already happened. Some of you were afraid to be the bad guy, the villain, and now you're like, I don't care if I come off as the villain. If that's the way it is, so be it. But I'm going to be authentic about it, and I'm going to be true, and I'm going to stop playing small. Remember, you are supported here, even at your lowest. The bigger meaning here of this transformation, of this birth, and I really feel like it's going to happen right at that peak time with that moon. Okay, as we go in, it's probably going to be like more the 18th, like Wednesday, collective, Wednesday. Yeah, because what you're releasing here with that Empress reversed is someone here who lacked their worth, who was beating themselves down to be the standards of others. And this is something here where it's like, I don't need to do that anymore. I deserve love. I deserve happiness. I deserve better things to come. But there was just something here that just did you dirty. So you're looking at it in difference, and you're like, no, that really was awful what happened to me. No, I didn't deserve to be treated that way. I'm so tired of playing small about it, going, it is what it is. And is what it is a very strong motto. It's the most powerful thing you can say. But when you say is what it is with the Queen of Swords reverse, it's like it is what it is. And I'm done talking about it because I'm going to get it and release it all now. So even if there's a reaction that happens to you this week, you're not going to feel awful about it. You're just going to say it is what it is. I am hurt. I'm allowed to be hurt by this. Advice for you, collective. Ooh. Look at you. Moving through it. Moving through it like the horse energy. I just see you moving through it. I love this. The actions that you take are going to be entirely different because they're going to be bold. Bold this week. Driven this week. Oh my gosh, you can't make this up. You just got another 10. You are facing the betrayal. You are facing the hurt. You are facing the rock bottom, and you're going to get through it. As painful as it may be. I do see better things coming for you. You got so many 10s here. It's ridiculous. All right. The final auntie message here. And this was more the energy when I channeled this for the Ring of Fire energy that she had picked this for you. Fire horse momentum meets the eclipse ignition. So this is bold movement energy here. Bold movement. We talked about that. But it must be conscious here for you, collective. If you act from fear, you're going to be scattered. If you act from instinct, you are aligned. You are not lost this week. You're not lost in the dark. You are being asked to trust your inner flame. Move, but move with awareness. Move with awareness. All right, guys. That's what I have for you this afternoon. I hope you enjoyed these readings. Make sure if you are subscribe to my channel, that you check up the upcoming lives. I'm probably going to be live again on Wednesday to do the Fated Dice, similar to this. But I will definitely be back on Friday. I will release it probably either tomorrow or Tuesday. So make sure you look out for those scheduled posts, because not everybody get those notifications. And also a special shout out to Star here, who helps me with this channel. I would not be anywhere without Star, honestly, and my other moderators, Poppy here too, and a couple others who are my moderators, but they really help me out because they are helping with the chat while I am doing the story play. So thank you guys so much for being here. You guys take care. Have a good week.